Welcome to another episode.
What kind of day?
Take a moment.
How long's a moment?
These were the technical themes.
Yeah, the movies.
Fans, the music, the excitement of it all.
When you see that they're doing it out of love.
Not at all. Thank you.
It's true though, it's funny. Welcome to another Climb the Mountain podcast. Today we are doing a little bit of a throwback because we interviewed Dani B a while ago. I'm not going to say when or how long, but some really, really exciting stuff has happened in her life. So we've invited her back onto the show today to tell us about it all. We're also going to put in the link below the first episode. So do make sure before you watch this that you go back and actually have a look. Then you'll get context and you'll hear Dani's incredible survival story, which is extremely inspiring. And then it will make sense as to why we're here today. So introduce yourself again.
Oh,
Tell
thanks
us
for
about
having me.
everything.
I love being on your show. I am Dani B, also known as Danielle Batton. I have been a singer for most of my life, the last 25 years on stages around the world. And I had a massive career pivot in about 2018 where I taught myself to become a DJ. And now that is, it's never too late. And then in 2019, I was on tour playing Evita in Asia, my dream role. And I found out that I had breast cancer. And 2020 was a very hard year, isolation, dealing with all of that, all the treatments. But I started chemo as you went into lockdown, and I had this drug called the Red Devil that was brutal. But the 1 week, you had it, you felt terrible. And then the following, I started to get a bit of my life force back. And I miss singing so much. And I saw this meme of Evita, Don't Cry For Me, Quarantina. So I thought it'd be hilarious to go on my balcony and sing it. And the response was unbelievable. I mean, this video went viral. People came out onto their balconies. There was a sense of community and connection again, which we had all lost. And it really taught me that even in my darkest times, like anyone actually has the capability to be a light for someone else. And that was the miracle and the blessing of my whole journey. And now, I'm so privileged that I get to share the tools that I've learned as a keynote speaker, inspiring women. And there's nothing better than giving a talk and having someone come up to you and say, you moved me today, you shifted something in me. And that's powerful.
I love that.
Thank you.
Tell us now about this song.
Okay.
And the meaning behind it,
Yes.
the whole story, all of it. Because
So-
I haven't caught up. I don't know much.
Yeah, so this year, my dream was, I've always been performing, singing other people's songs. And this year, I really wanted to release music that feels like a homecoming, that is so authentic to me. The lyrics, the melody, my grandparents are from Morocco. And I've got a bit of Spanish heritage too. And I've always loved the Afro house and the Latin elements. And I wanted, since I was like 20 years old, I wanted to make world music.
Right.
And this year I was like, you know what? Life is short. I am going to do it.
You're going for it.
Yeah. And the song, I Am the Sky, came to me after a meditation. I opened my eyes and I just felt the most incredible sense of unconditional love, like I've never experienced before. And it was one of those aha moments. The sky is vast and limitless. It doesn't shrink itself. It doesn't beg for a sunset. It doesn't apologize for a storm. It just is, And the next line of the song is, I am the storm, because I felt like every moment up to here has prepared me and turned me into the woman that I've become. And I actually wouldn't change anything on my journey.
I love that.
Yeah. I'm the light that keeps me warm. The next line is that, even in our darkest time, we can have the grace of God. We can find the light. We can be a light for someone else. And I'm the love I long to know. Well, this one hits home.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I've been on a solo journey for a long time.
I know.
Yeah. And this feeling of this unconditional love, I knew that I wasn't separate, like I knew that we are all part of this divine creation. We are all one and the same. We are children of God. And in that sense, we are all whole as we are. And that's the next line. I remember I am whole. Because, we live in this world of so much noise, social media, we compare each other. I mean, I'm guilty of it too, You're looking at everyone's perfectly curated life and thinking, oh, if only I had that. And the problem is the loop never ends. You get that thing.
Such liars too.
Yeah.
Some people, it's just content. Yeah.
Totally. And you get it and then you're like, oh, but then I want the next thing. And it's this, it's like, when is it enough, you know? And I think when you come back to that space of self-acceptance, radical acceptance, just being so present and so grateful for what you have right now. Look, it's important to strive, but I think you can hold both, you know? And when you are in that state of flow and you are in that state of gratitude, wow, you become limitless. You know, there is no lack. There's no limiting belief. And this song is literally my prayer and my mantra, because when I go into that space of lack, I will literally repeat the words to myself and it will bring me back to my true essence. And so I'm so excited to share it with people and have it be their medicine too, how it's been for me.
It's incredible. It's been such a secret. I didn't know until I saw it on social media. And I was like, what? How? Where did this come from? So it's been incredible. And you performed live?
Yes, I did
Friday.
My pre-release party.
How was that?
Oh, unbelievable. I couldn't have prayed for a better night. My heart was so full. Everyone who came and showed up. I explained the song before, so there was context and people really just got it. And the energy of the room was like, oh, it was euphoric. It was, you know, that's why I do what I do. You want to move people, whether it's speaking or music and
or
just
dancing.
Yeah, or dancing, you know, elevating the room through music or touching someone in my keynote. It's bringing light. It's bringing light. And that's how I live my life. Like, God, use me. You know, how can I be of service today? Where can I go? What can I say? How can I impact someone's life today? You know, and try be the best vessel and container to receive the Creator's light to emit that into the world.
I love that. And I think it's such a cool concept. From where you were to where you are now is an astronomical place. If you think of finding out the worst news of your life, overseas, Japan, right?
Asia, yeah.
Yeah.
Asia.
And then being here today, sharing this beautiful song. And you did send me kind of a bit of content around what the song meant last night. And I couldn't believe my eyes. Like, it was so important actually, before rushing around, preparing for today and all the things that I needed to do, just to actually like read the words, you're enough and you're enough today.
Yeah.
And I like that. And I want you to go more into that, because that's a topic that everybody needs. And I particularly need it at the moment and most of the time. But just the fact that this constant striving, if you're an independent person who's out there in the world and you want all these things and you're manifesting, pushing, you're so right in the sense that we forget just to sit, like, what I want now is something I begged for, died for a year ago or beyond, you know?
Yeah.
And then once you get that, you attain it, it's then to the next thing, and maybe just to sit and enjoy that space for a little bit longer.
Well, if
that's why this song is like so poignant for me now.
I mean, you know, if you think about it, the self-help, the wellness industry, these are multi-billion dollars industries that are all focused, and their mission is to make you feel like you're not enough. So you'll subscribe, so you'll buy the program. So, you know, just when you are healed, you'll be enough. When you've worked through this trauma, actually, can we just live and like enjoy our lives? You know, and another thing I've learned is that I'm so hyper independent. I've been strong. I've been hustling, singing in bands since I was 15, moved to New York by myself at 21. You know, the hustle is real, and so in my masculine energy. But learning that I can actually soften and be in my feminine, and actually something incredible happens when you stop doing so much and you're just actually, you're receiving. But it's important to have your mindset right. So when you are doing nothing, not thinking, because I suffer from this, like I've got to be productive and I'm doing bugger all with my day.
Yeah.
But to just actually be like, okay, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be still. I'm going to envision what I want. I'm going to see the future, you know. I'm going to feel what that feels like. I don't know if you know the work of Joe Dispenza.
Of course.
Yeah.
Legend.
So the brain doesn't actually know the difference between the time of right now and our future self. So just to be so cautious of when you have that downtime, to really just be still, to connect with source, to envision the life you want. And just by being in that stillness,
It starts to
attract.
manifest, yeah.
You attract, you surrender. Surrender is the biggest thing. Yeah.
I love that. And how do you feel?
I feel unbelievable.
Like, what's it like?
I mean, to actually, I wanted the song to reach people. It was my dream at the beginning of the year. I'm going to release a song and I want it signed to a label. And honestly, I finished the song and I was so in love with it. And I sent it out to a few labels. There were some rejections, I'm not going to lie. A few, but there wasn't really so much traction. And I was
How did you feel in that moment with that rejection?
I felt a bit disappointed, but also I knew in my heart of heart that this song is great. I'm so proud of it.
Okay.
And I've created it and I'm putting it into the world.
So that overrode the rejection.
Totally. But then, I sent it to another label and they loved it. And it's a really notable label. So I was like, wow.
Nice. Can you tell us?
No, it's called Soulful Legends.
Okay.
It's with Twism, who's an amazing producer. It's his label.
Yeah.
And
is that here in Cape Town?
No, it's international.
Okay.
Yeah. I know they've got amazing tracks out. I mean, with top artists now. And
wonderful.
Yeah, I've started on their legacy radio show doing a bi-monthly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the radio thing.
That's the radio show too. Yeah.
Last time we talked, all you were going to do, I say it like that because it's crazy that you've achieved all of this. You were becoming a speaker.
Yes.
And it's like, and we didn't talk that long ago. It's like a year, right?
Yeah.
And now you have a label and a radio show.
Songs coming out.
What's next, dude?
Oh, I want to be touring the country, touring the world, doing my speaking as well. I end off my talks with a song. I get everyone feeling this energized, powerful feeling to know your worth and know how powerful you are, and cut out the noise. We don't need the noise.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, get off the phone. Connect with your friends. Just
like we keep doing.
Yeah.
We're too busy.
Well, we know that the love's there,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's take this a little further. Last year we chatted. There was one thing that you were striving for and you've come back with 3 things. Massive overachiever. But
I'm ADHD. I find it hard to sit still.
Everyone's ADHD at the moment. It's wonderful and they're getting so much done. So me included. Anyway, nothing bad with that. What's next? What are we going to look forward to for a year from now when you come back and sit down and tell us then. So what's the plan?
A lot more new music coming out.
Okay.
Touring, performing my music, having people know me for my songs, around the world. Being on some big lineups, that's for sure. Speaking, traveling the world. I want to empower women at women's conferences and wellness events just globally.
Wow.
Sharing my story that, cancer is treatable and curable if it's caught in its early stages, and helping people find light and realizing the power they have and what a skill resilience really is, And what's next? Oh, I've got a new idea.
Love it.
And that is great.
Is this the first time you've said anything about it?
But I'm not going to talk about it yet because it's still in the incubator phase.
Give us a clue.
It's a product.
Oh.
It's related to music.
Let me guess.
No, don't guess. It's a surprise for next time.
I won't get it. I promise you. It's a product related to music.
And one thing I'd really love to call in, I think, just a wonderful partner who supports me.
Aww.
I'd like to just lean back and exhale and have someone just say, I've got you,
I love that.
Even though I do it by myself and I'm so strong.
Be nice to share, right?
Yeah, and I think you can have that feeling of being whole and enough, but also desire that partner, desire that to share that journey with someone.
I love this. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Unbelievably humbled as well. Very, very inspiring. And I cannot wait to see what else is coming.
Thank you.
So tell everyone now where they can find you.
Well, you can find me on Instagram. We'll pop the link below, and DJ Dani B and also Danielle Batton. And the song is coming out this Friday. on Soulful Legends. You can get it on Tracksource, Beatport for all my DJ friends, or streaming platforms. Buy it on iTunes. If anyone still buys music, but I'd love your support. And I just want everyone to play it and to feel so alive. And so just come back to yourself, a remembrance of who you truly are, your divine essence. That's what the song is all about.
And also what I took from what you were saying today, and also what you sent me last night about the song, is that you're enough wherever you are at.
100%. You could be in the most difficult season of your life.
You're still enough.
You're still enough. This is all part of the journey. And if you can see these hardships as actually opportunities for growth, even though it might be hard at the time, to know that this is like your life's destiny. This has been planned for you. So you could actually travel this journey and arrive to the most enlightened version that you
have
can
an
be.
Opportunity to rise.
Yes, rise.
I love that.
Don't play the victim, just rise, baby.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming, my
What a
darling.
joy. Thank you.
Thank you. So proud.